the Milwaukee Bucks. Over under 42.5. They are 20-1 to win the conference, which is the 8th best odds in the East, even though they have the best player in the conference in Giannis. Minus 215 for the playoffs. They were 48-34 last year. They turned Lopez into Miles Turner. They turned Dame Lillard into Cole Anthony. And they turned Connaughton into Coffey and Harris. And they're deep. And they're a sneaky, great shooting team, Zach.
Great. Didn't take a lot, but they were the number one three-point shooting team by percentage.
38.5 last year. They had Prince, Green, Porter, Trent, and Rollins all over 40%. Turner was at 39.6. Porter's 37. Dame was actually lower than all of those numbers. And they have shooting and they have Giannis. And this number is dumbfounding to me because I don't think they're trading Giannis this season. And I just don't see a world where this isn't like a 46-win team.
Well, look, I mean, what did they win last year? 48?
Yeah.
And they added Thanasis and Alex Antetokounmpo. And no brainer.
And Russell Westbrook Antetokounmpo.
Talk about a freak off. We got all the freaks are in Milwaukee.
It's a literal freak off. It's a G-rated freak off.
It's the real freak off right here in Milwaukee town. Now, I think this team actually makes more sense than last year's team. I think that like the version of this team. Now, I got hammered. I want to right hand up. I got smashed at the outset of the playoffs because this version of Milwaukee with all those shooters going up against Indiana, I thought that Freak was going to be able to assert his will and the shooters on Milwaukee would keep them in and the Pacers ran them the fuck off the floor. And I lost a bunch of money. But I still think that the core identity of this Milwaukee team, like Turner coming in, makes it absolutely seamless. He's an improvement over Brook Lopez.
I mean, a huge improvement. I didn't think Brook was good last year.
He was fine. I think where I would disagree with you is that like who do I want dribbling the basketball other than Giannis? And at least I had like another guy to do that with Dame last year in a pick and roll combination that made sense.
Fair.
Kevin Porter Jr. is probably a little overtaxed in the role he's going to get. Same with Ryan Rollins. But as long as and Giannis typically plays about 65-ish games. So like the remaining 15 to 20 are going to be big for how much, if or how much they go over this number. I am also an over. Giannis plus shooting just makes a lot of sense to me. If he gets to 65, 70
How about
games.
Desperate Giannis?
Well,
this is my back is to the wall career-wise, and I've thought about this all summer, and I'm tired of losing Giannis.
Kuzma can't be worse. I think Jericho Sims is like a decent backup center.
I agree with
And again,
this.
but the wild card is like, is there a world where this goes really south and Giannis is not on the team after the trade deadline? I agree with you. I think that's much more likely to be an off-season thing than an in-season thing. So I am taking, without much thought, actually, this is an aggressive over for me.
Yeah.
I have it as I'm locking it down.
So am I. And
all right,
you know what?
Triple lock.
How about this?
It's on my lock.
It's Tuesday, October the 14th. We're taping this podcast. Doc Rivers' birthday. Triple lock on Doc.
God.
How about
Wow.
that?
Happy
Triple
birthday,
lock on
Doc.
Doc Rivers' birthday.
This is the Bill Simmons podcast presented by FanDuel. If you're betting on the NFL, come on. FanDuel is the place to do it. They've got everything. Same game parlays, quick bets for when you want to jump in live your way so you can set your own lines on just about anything. The app's fast. It's easy to use. And best of all, when you win, you get paid instantly. I've been in Boston, Massachusetts recently. Guess what I did? Use FanDuel. Super fun. Download the FanDuel app or go to FanDuel.com/BS to get started. Must be 21 plus, present in select states, 18 plus in D.C., Kentucky, and Wyoming. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Visit rg-help.com. Call 888-789-777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. Everyone invested in this needs the Bucks to win basketball games. They have no picks. Doc Rivers doesn't, he left Boston the moment they were even hinting of rebuilding. Like, he doesn't want to rebuild with anybody. Giannis, if he's going to be there, is going to try to win every game possible. Miles Turner just signed this deal and is pissed at Indiana, and he's going to want to beat everybody too. They also, a lot of the guys in this rotation are still like chip on their shoulder. Nobody believes in me. Why don't people think I'm good, guys? Like Kevin Porter, what the fuck has he ever done? Like, he's still playing like he's proven himself. Trent, over and over again, gets discounted in free agency. Portis, like he's born with that chip.
Cole Anthony, how about like I was a six-man of the year candidate like a hot minute ago.
I was giving away. And I think Cole Anthony could play crunch time for them. I like that Rollins. I thought he was pretty good for them last year. And Green is just like the one thing we've seen with shooters like that, they get better every year that they're in the league, right? They always go up. And I thought he was good last year. I think this team's going to be good.
AJ Green's a good player, great chemistry with Giannis. Portis is just rock steady offense off the bench. We barely even mention him. We take him for granted because he just does what he does. I think I'm stunned that this line is so low. Like I don't
think the trade
know
is
what
priced
is that
in.
what's happening.
Yeah, I really think
be.
that's it. I think people think he's just going to ask for a deal. I have them. I think they're either 4th or 5th in the East. I have them or Atlanta.
Sure.
4 or 5. I think they are not a playing team. I think they're a playoff team.
That makes tons of sense.
I agree. They're top 6 for me for sure.
We're all in agreement.
So I did write down if we did get to vote for, I assume you're going to get your vote back. Would be my guess.
I haven't asked for it, but
if well, you don't want the vote anymore, or do you?
I mean, I'm torn, but we'll see how it.
If you don't have the vote, you can gamble. That's why nobody offered it to me, but I'm.
If they added an LVP award for most damaging player who played at least 25 minutes on a playoff team.
Don't do this to Kyle
Kuzma's minus 250. I can't even think who would be another like heavy prohibitive favorite.
He's not, that's not him. He's not, I know he became a punchline last year. Like he's not a bad NBA player. He's going to bounce back this year.
You're predicting the Kuzma bounce back?
Kuzma bounce back.
Want to hit the legacy button or
not?
Most
no, I'm not doing the
2020 champion Kuzma legacy button?
The Kuzma legacy.
Well, they need him because if he actually can be somewhat what he looked like 3 years ago before House's Wizards contaminated him.
Well, he not contaminated.
He got bit by a spider.
He was his own, it was a self-sabotage alongside what's happening with the team. The problem with him, what happened is that he checked the fuck out 2 years ago, and you can't flip a switch in this league and show up with a team that's contending and get your head right for contending. So we're going to see this off season with this group. Is his head in the right place?
I'm proud that we got through this whole segment without talking about Giannis's future and where he's going to go.
Well, we kind of did. We talked around it.
You have a whole season to do that.
Yeah.
If there was one team, if we're wrong and he gets traded during the season, you can only pick one team that trade would happen to. What is the team?
Do I have to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
San Antonio.
Okay.
Because I don't think the Knicks, I just don't think it's an appetizing trade for the Bucks. I'm not trading Giannis for what the Knicks are offering.
Houston.
Good. So you guys took 1 and 2.
So what's that trade? Şengün?
I don't know it. You just asked me to name a team. Stop there. I'm not going any further.
Fine.
Şengün.
Mine is
Reed Shepherd.
Oklahoma City.
That's insane.
Okay. Just saying they have the picks and the players.
Presti's even more risk averse than Zach.
They have what's the risk of taking on Giannis?
They just won the championship.
We all picked them to lock in over 62.5 wins. What are they trading for Giannis
Does
for?
Giannis hurt that? Giannis it diminishes their win potential.
But if I feel comfortable predicting that he will not get traded to OKC.
That's fine.
I'm reporting that right now.
This is a purely
on the ESPN
It's a ridiculous exercise. So I gave an answer of a team
I don't
that
think
has
San
assets.
Antonio is ridiculous.
It's not.
I think that's the team that makes a ton of sense. And by the way, Giannis and Wemby on the same team is an absolute, like Zach putting the microphone down, walking away, doing like a couple laps and doing this a few times.
Yeah. You that's all fine, but just acknowledge that is an enormous fuck you to Milwaukee. There's nothing they're getting back from San Antonio other than we'll be good in 5 years, guys. We'll be good again in 5 years.
Fox can be in that trade.
I was going to say.
And we'll be good again in 5 years.
Castle could be in that trade.
We'll be good again in the East in 3 years.
There's a bunch of picks that could go in that trade.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Kelly Olynyk could be in that trade.
I love Kelly Olynyk.
Luke Cornett on
Great eater.
Luke Cornett can't. He's
Kelly
like
Olynyk.
hanging up. Don't mention Luke Cornett. Must be 21 plus and present in select states for Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in DC, Kentucky, or Wyoming. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 888-79-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.